Buying property in Sicily might seem simple, but there are a few things that can surprise you. In this video, I spoke with a local realtor and Croce's cousin to break it all down. We met Rosario in Villa Grazia di Carini, a small town outside Palermo. This isn't a video about the town itself, but we wanted to give you a glimpse of where we were when the interview was filmed. Today we have a very special guest on the Sicilian Life, and it is Croce's favorite cousin, Rosario Amato. Welcome.
Hi.
We really appreciate your time and your willingness to answer some questions. And the first question that a lot of our viewers have is, what are the steps to buying property in Sicily?
Okay, there's no very difficult to buy in here in Sicily because in the last year our government simplified all the process to buy the flat or the house in Sicily. So the first step is to find the house that you about your interest. Okay, so fix your price budget, and after you start the search of the flat or the house. Okay, so the first step, I think, there is the find home and the document check, and that goes in different type of the USA statement about the buy property, like document in Sicily is a little bit difficult because in the past year most people building without license or without permission or without building permission. Okay, so it's very important that you take a very professional person that follow you in all the process to buy a type of flat or the type of home. Okay, and this is the second tip. The third tip is how you want to buy the home, so like a mortgage or like cash, because in Italy right now is no very easy buy home with a mortgage, because for you take a mortgage, okay, you can produce Reddit in Italy and non in foreign states, or you can produce a Reddit in UA countries. Salario, stipendio, non devi...
Oh, a deposit.
Wage.
Oh, wages. Proof of wages. Earnings. Okay.
Wages.
Got it.
I'm sorry,
No,
okay?
perfect. That's
I'm
good.
sorry for my English,
No,
okay?
this is good. I just
Thank
want
you.
to clarify.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so if you don't produce money in UA countries or in Italy, it's very difficult to take a mortgage for buy a home. Okay, and when you understand how you wanna buy a home, okay, there is the four tips, the four steps. There's going in the notary agency to the notaio. Okay, in Italy name is notaio. There is the public officer that sell, and he represent the government when you buy or sell one flat or one house. Okay, and this is the last tips that you can doing for buying a home. Okay, after this there is a taxes after that you buy a home, but this is another question, right?
Okay, yes, it is. Thank you so much. That's very helpful. So the second question is, what costs aside from the asking price, apart from the asking price of the house, should buyers expect when purchasing a house in Sicily?
Okay, it's a little bit different by the United States or the other countries, because in Italy the commission or the fee agency, okay, it has difference like the USA, because in USA and many times the owners that pay the agency's fee. Okay, in here pay like the buyers and owners, so pay both. Okay, After, about the price of the cost of the home, you must pay a taxes for buy home, okay? So if you buy like first home, we describe the first home when you live in Italy, okay, and you put come si dice residenza?
Residence.
Okay, you put your residence in Italy, okay? So it's two different type of taxes, okay? If you put your residence in Italy, you pay the 2% of the catastale value, okay? There is a different type of price about the purchase cost.
Yes.
Okay? We go one tips before, okay?
Very good.
Okay.
Let's pause for a quick explainer on a few Italian terms that Rosario mentions. Valore catastale is the official tax-based value of the property. Rendita catastale is the taxable rental income assigned to a home. And the Imposta di Registro is the stamp duty calculated from catastale value, not the market value.
In Italy, all the buildings had one price. There's a name is Rendita Catastale. Okay, that give a name, give a price name, okay, to the property in Italy. Okay, and this different about the type of build or a flat, like a villas, like apartment, like gardens, etc. Okay, okay. If you buy with first home, you pay 2% of the rendita catastale. Okay, multiplicate, right? Multiplicate for 115. Okay? Okay. This give you a valore catastale, a catastale value. Okay. This price, okay, this number must be multiplied for 2%.
Okay.
Okay? And this is the Imposta di Registro. Okay? There is a tax that you pay just one more time, just when you buy a home, when you go to the notaio to buy a home. Okay? Okay. But in many cases, okay, the foreign people don't come here and don't put the residenza in Italia, okay,
yes.
in Italy, and buy like second home.
Yes.
Okay. In this case, you take a rendita catastale that is multiplied for 126. Okay, and this gives to you a valore catastale. Okay, there is one number. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, and you must be multiplied for 9%.
I see.
Okay, so if you want to buy like first home, you must put the residenza in Italy in the home that you buy. Okay, if you buy for second home, okay, you must, it's not necessary that to put the residence in Italy, so in the home that you buy, but you pay 9%. Okay, so for make a little bit recap. Okay, so the cost for buy a home is pay taxes for the state, for the government. There is a 2% for first home or 9% for second home to the catastale value. Okay, after the notaio fee. The notaio fee, we don't know how much is, cause is depend about the purchase prices. Okay, this is different type. Okay, and this is the extra cost about the request cost, the purchase cost. Okay. After we had other type of taxes, but I think there is another question, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, thank you. So that's very interesting and very helpful, and that's really good information for people to know. The next question is, how long does the buying process take in general? We know things happen, things change, and it can be varied times, but in general, about how long does the full process of buying a home take?
Okay, it's a little bit different from the USA where the process is very, very, very fast. Okay,
Yes.
I think, okay, in here there's a little bit most bureaucratic process that give you spend a little bit of time, but I think about from 2 months or about 6 months, you go to close the negotiation, you make the final act in the notaio, okay?
Yes. A lot of older buildings in Sicily look charming, but if the documents aren't in order or if heirs haven't agreed on the sale, you could face legal issues later.
Because it's important that with our agency, our bureau, our real estate agency, we try to take all the flat or the building that have all the permission, okay, for the check. We check before the put on sale our properties, okay?
Yes.
And our properties go to close the deal and go in the final head, and about from 60 to 19 days is the most time that would spend.
Excellent. Now, if it's a cash deal, it's quicker, correct?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Is a cash deal contante, is that quicker than if you get a mortgage?
Yes, is the most. It's no important this because now for like with the mortgage, okay, we have a waiting time in about 45 days. Okay. It's important to prepare and check all the documents before. Okay, because more of a flat or building or house that sell in here had documental problems. Okay, so you must be very, very, very warning to buy with the private real estate. Okay, or take a professional real estate, cause going very mistakes problem after the deal. Okay.
Yes, there could be problems with heredity or family involved, where somebody has ownership or mixed partnerships or whatever.
Absolutely, yes.
Very good. So you want to protect the people, make sure the property, the deed, the title, everything is free and clear from any kind of family problem or hereditary, because here, isn't it the law that, for example, if I own a house, isn't it by law that in Italy, my children will get the house by law automatically without me writing up a document? Isn't that the case?
Yes.
Okay, so they make all the checks, make sure there's no liens on the property, make sure there's no taxes due on the property, make sure there's no entanglement or problem with other people claiming ownership.
Yes, is important. Our mission is that put our building most close to the perfections, okay? Because we don't give a problem to our customers, okay? Because our slogan is sell one time to good people, and after good people bring you other good people for make a business.
Excellent.
Okay, it's no good to make a bad deal, because I think that you can make one bad deal and after you finish to work, right?
Absolutely. Okay. So it's not just that you're Croce's cousin. You have integrity, you have excellence, a work ethic that is based on honesty and integrity, doing the best for your client. And then in turn, that will produce more business for you because word of mouth is gold.
Yes, I have a 25 years old that I do this work. Okay.
Yes, good experience. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Rosario, at your agency, please describe the process that you go through to provide service to your client, the area, and what you offer to people.
We offer to the people, to our customer, the clarity, okay, and we follow from the negotiation to purchase a flat, a building, okay, and after this type of process, so after that we close the deal, okay, because it's very important about the follow about the taxes, okay, and etc. Okay, so we follow our customer like that if is interesting about a little bit come si dice prestito personale.
Yes, very personal service. You handhold them.
Okay,
like this
okay,
through the process.
okay, of course.
Very good. And what area do you service? What areas in Sicily?
I'm going about our service. We don't have a specific areas. Okay, it's like a Palermo and the neighbor Palermo, near Palermo, close Palermo, like carried from Palermo. There is to Trapani. Okay, there is the West Coast, right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, but we don't have a specific area. So if we had a specific request of our clients, our customer, okay, we go and we find, okay, the house or the flat that our customers need.
Yes.
Okay, so we go everywhere.
Excellent. Okay. And we are going to follow up on this, but I know one thing that is required for people to buy a home here, whether you are a citizen or not, and that is a Codice Fiscale. A Codice Fiscale is like a social security number in the U.S., and you'll need it to pay taxes, open a bank account, and complete the home purchase process. It's easy to request, and most people can get it within 1 week. Can you explain to people what a Codice Fiscale is?
Okay, the Codice Fiscale is the equivalent of the Social Security, right?
Yes,
okay, Social Security in American. Okay, I think that it's possible to request the Codice Fiscale to buy a home in Italy, for paid taxes in Italy, for open one bank account. Okay. And I think that is possible, and this is very, very quickly. In about one week, you can take a Codice Fiscale, okay?
Excellent.
Okay, and we need this type of services if you're interested, okay?
Rosario has 25 years of experience, and his agency is now helping us showcase real properties for sale in Sicily. If you're curious to see more, stay tuned for future walkthroughs. Please tell us, where can people reach you?
Okay, we can follow in the Facebook page is like a Metro Quattro Immobiliare Carini. After I give you a shot of pics, okay, okay, or just like our website is immobiliarecarini.com, or by mail like agenziacarini@gmail.com.
Very good.
Okay?
Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you. We've put together a free guide, Top 5 Mistakes People Make When Moving to Sicily. We made a few mistakes early on, and we want to help you avoid them. So in this short practical guide, we walk you through the top 5 things people get wrong and what to do instead.